Edgar Hateen had a dream: to build a machine that traveled across the snow on motorized power. In 1962, his company in Thief River Falls, Minnesota, built its first production Arctic Cat snowmobile. And so began a lifelong passion for legions of riders who found themselves hooked on both the sport of snowmobiling and the Arctic Cat brand. 50 years later, that love affair has produced a fiercely loyal group of sled owners and a company whose employees and dealers share the same crazy, unbridled passion for the sport and the products they build and sell. It's this passion that created countless innovations that helped revolutionize the sport of snowmobiling. This passion delivered many of the coolest, most memorable snowmobiles ever seen. All designed and built from snowmobile-loving people, many of whom became legends in the industry.
The North Country is a hard country, and it mothers a rugged breed. But just as you, he knows it's true. He knows he can count on the Cat.
You know you can count on the Cat.
No doubt, many of the most amazing sleds ever produced were black and green. The first great Cat, however, was actually red. The 1962 Model 100, or the Tin Lizzie, as Edgar Hateen called it, was the first front-engine snowmobile produced in the United States. The 1967 Panther may be the single most innovative sled of all time. The first snowmobile to feature slide rail rear suspension, the Panther delivered a comfortable ride the sport had never before experienced. The Panther was also one of the first sleds to feature a rubber track. And most important for brand diehards, it was the first Arctic Cat to be painted black. Year in and year out, Arctic Cat delivered exciting new innovations and models.
Like the Arctic Spirit Fan-Cool 500cc engine, like putting the 7-gallon gas tank in the middle, removing the rear tank and making that comfortable seat longer and even more comfortable, so you can get out and ride all day, and then some.
But 1978 brought another showstopper with the introduction of the El Tigre 5000 and 6000, air-cooled and liquid-cooled rockets that were said to be the fastest in their day.
Arctic Cat was first with almost every major innovation in snowmobile technology. And the rest of the world is still scrambling to keep up. Arctic Cat, it's black magic.
The next world's fastest snowmobile was the 1988 Wildcat 650, the biggest, baddest Cat of its time. The Wildcat dominated racing circuits with eye-popping speed and handling. Just when it seemed there would never be another machine as dominant as the Wildcat, along came the ZR. One of the best-selling sleds of all time. The ZR's amazing chassis and suspension handled like no other, and its domination at the track was equally groundbreaking. In 2005, Arctic Cat introduced a new chassis designed specifically for mountain riding. The first mountain sled to be named Snowgoer's Sled of the Year, the M-Series became an instant hit for its expert-grade mountain riding design. And finally, for 2012, we introduced the next species of cat, the next great Arctic Cats, the Procross and the Procline. The next legends are ready to ride. 50 years. Like everything else at Arctic Cat, it goes really fast. Arctic Cat, share our passion.